It's 10:47 p.m. The house is quiet. The dishwasher hums in the background. And Mark is staring at his banking app. He makes $112,000 a year. He owns a 2022 SUV. He lives in a beautiful suburban neighborhood outside Dallas. 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. White kitchen, granite countertops. From the outside, he looks successful. But tonight, he has $428 left in his checking account. And payday is still 8 days away. How does someone making 6 figures feel this broke? I'm Jessica, and today I'm going to show you something most Americans don't realize. Income is not the problem. The system is. Z's. Let's break this down. Mark earns $112,000 a year. After federal taxes, state taxes, Social Security, Medicare, and health insurance. He brings home about $6,400 per month. Sounds solid, right? Now let's look at reality. Mortgage, $3,150. Property tax plus insurance, $750. Car payment, SUV, $690. Second car lease, his wife, $420. Groceries, $1,100. Utilities, $480. Subscriptions, $210. Student loans, $390. Gas plus MISC, $600. Total monthly expenses, roughly $7,790. Wait, that's more than he takes home. So how is he surviving? Credit cards. Z. Here's the trap nobody talks about. In America, lifestyle expands faster than income. The moment you cross 6 figures, expectations change. Bigger house, better car, better school district, better vacations, and slowly, your success becomes your prison. Back in 1995, the median home price in America was under $150,000. Today, it's more than triple that. Yet wages have not tripled. Housing inflation quietly absorbed income growth. Add in healthcare inflation, college inflation, insurance inflation. Everything went up, except financial literacy. Let me show you something dangerous. If Mark had bought a $350,000 home instead of a $620,000 one, his mortgage would be about $1,900. That's a $1,250 difference. $1,250 invested monthly at 8% over 25 years? That's over $1.1 million. That extra bedroom is costing him $1 million. Not emotionally, mathematically. And this isn't rare. According to reports often discussed by outlets like CNBC, a significant percentage of 6-figure earners still live paycheck to paycheck. Because income does not fix spending psychology. There's a concept called lifestyle inflation, and it works like gravity. When income rises, spending automatically rises with it. Not because people are irresponsible, but because comparison is powerful. You don't compare yourself to someone earning $40,000. You compare yourself to neighbors earning $120,000. And that comparison becomes expensive. Let's talk about retirement. Mark contributes 4% to his 401k. Just enough to get the employer match. That's about $373 per month. At 8% annual growth in 25 years, he'll have around $300,000 to $350,000. That sounds like a lot. Until you realize retirement could last 25 to 30 years. $350,000 divided across 25 years? $14,000 per year. Before inflation, before healthcare, before long-term care, the 6-figure illusion collapses fast. Here's where it gets uncomfortable. Mark is not poor. He is overcommitted. Most Americans don't need more income. They need margin. Margin is breathing room. Margin is options. Margin is power. Think about this. If Mark lost his job tomorrow, how many months could he survive? 1? Maybe 2? That's not security. That's pressure. And pressure changes behavior. It makes you tolerate bad jobs, toxic bosses, long commutes, Because your bills are too heavy to risk disruption. Debt quietly removes freedom. Now imagine a different version of Mark. Same income, different decisions, smaller house, paid off car, no credit card debt, $2,000 invested monthly. After 20 years at 8%? Over $1 million, not because he earned more, because he kept more. America doesn't advertise modest success. It advertises visible success. Big homes, luxury SUVs, designer kitchens. But wealth? Wealth is quiet. Wealth is flexibility. Wealth is optionality. Let me tell you something powerful. The average millionaire in America doesn't live in a mansion. Many drive used cars. Many live below their means. They look normal, because real wealth grows in silence. And here's the psychological twist. When you upgrade your lifestyle, the happiness spike fades fast. But the payment remains for 30 years. That's called hedonic adaptation. You get used to better things quickly, but you stay locked into their cost long term. So what should someone like Mark do? First, stop optimizing for appearance. Start optimizing for cash flow. Second, track every fixed expense. Housing, cars, insurance, subscriptions. These are anchors. Third, increase investing percentage, not lifestyle percentage. When income rises, investments should rise faster. There's something powerful about compounding. It doesn't reward flash. It rewards consistency. If you invest $2,000 per month at 8% for 30 years, that's roughly $3 million. But the first 10 years feel slow, almost boring. Most people quit during boring. Wealth is built during boring. Here's the uncomfortable truth. 6 figures today is middle class in many cities, especially in places like San Francisco or New York City. Taxes are high, housing is extreme, childcare is expensive. So the label, 6-figure earner, sounds rich. But it doesn't mean financially free. Freedom is not about income. It's about fixed expenses, lower fixed expenses, higher investing rate, long time horizon. That's the formula. Not viral stock picks, not day trading, not lottery thinking. Mark's real problem wasn't income. It was alignment. His spending didn't align with his long-term goals. And that's where most people get stuck. Because short-term comfort feels urgent. Retirement feels distant. But time moves whether you plan or not. If you're watching this and you make 6 figures but still feel broke, you're not alone. But you might need to make one uncomfortable decision. Downsize, delay upgrades, drive the paid-off car longer, cancel the unused subscriptions, redirect that money into assets. Because assets buy freedom, liabilities buy appearance. Let me leave you with this. Imagine 2 futures. Future 1, big house, luxury cars, minimal investments, working until 67, maybe 70. Future 2, modest home, strong portfolio, financial independence at 55. Which one looks richer? 6 figures isn't wealth. Control is wealth. Margin is wealth. Time is wealth. And the earlier you understand that, the faster your money starts working harder than you do. I'm Jessica, and if this made you rethink your financial path, maybe it's time to stop upgrading your lifestyle and start upgrading your net worth.